Good morning from Jack London State Historic Park, and welcome back to Take 5 with Jack, our nature and wellness video series. I'm Christina, and today we are deep in the trees near the Wolf House ruins to continue our exploration into the biophilia effect, which we introduced in episode 9. You can watch that video to get the explanation on it. So last week, we talked about the healing qualities of forest air. Let's go another step deeper and talk about plant communication. Yes, plants actually communicate with each other. They do it through chemical signals in the form of molecules and compounds that carry specific information, like a sort of plant language. For instance, if pests attack them, many plants emit compounds that alert other plants in the area. They say, warning, there's a predator about. The alarmed plants can then begin creating defenses against that specific pest. Their immune systems become activated, and they can produce chemicals that attract the natural enemies of the predator pests. And some plants can even make themselves taste more bitter, deterring those pests and even browsers like deer. Most of these chemical compounds are known as terpenes. Now here's where it gets really interesting for us. Many of these terpenes actually interact with our immune systems in highly health-promoting ways. Science shows us that most of these compounds have anti-carcinogenic and immune-boosting effects. And as we walk through a forest, we absorb these terpenes through our skin and we inhale them into our lungs. So really, breathing in this rich biochemical mixture of forest air is actually like taking in a healing elixir. So to help us take full advantage of this healing air, we are excited to introduce park docent and mindful walking enthusiast, Jeff Falconer, as he demonstrates a helpful technique that you can use on your next nature walk. Please join us again next week as we continue our journey into the biophilia effect.
Greetings, everyone. Exploring a simple practice of mindful walking can definitely enhance our experience of the natural world by calming the mind and bringing us more fully into the present moment. Walking meditation is something that's been practiced all over the world for centuries. There's many different forms. Some styles are strict and ritualized. This style is definitely in the laid-back California style, but it's still very effective. Any meditation will involve an object of focus, and here I am focusing on simply the act of walking, with special attention paid to three aspects of walking. Number one, attention to my breath. Awareness of the breath. Number two, awareness of my body in motion. Number three, awareness of the world around me. And for starters, let's just banish from our mind any thought of doing this wrong. We can't. Facet one, the breath. So I'm looking here for a relaxed awareness of my breath, not an obsessive focus, just being aware that I'm breathing, being aware of the motion of the breath going up and down in my body. I want to relax into my breath as I walk. I want to physically relax into that motion and understand that when I'm relaxing into the breath, I'm relaxing into the energy of life that's driving the breath. And I can take that moment to reflect that the same energy driving my breath, the energy of life, is also animating all of this life around me. So in the most rational and practical sense, I am not separate from this. Facet two, attention to the body in motion. It's a natural extension of awareness of the breath. We can start by just simply feeling our feet on the ground. A very primal human awareness. Feel the foot touching the ground with every step. Standing up for a little while still is not a bad idea to get used to it. I can appreciate and feel into the gentle spiraling motion of my torso, the swing of my arms. I can appreciate the genius design of my body in the invention of the harmonic opposition between the legs and arms. Genius, 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 all my parts working together to propel me along. I can appreciate all of the little things my body does without me having to consciously think about it. Like if I'm walking up a hill, my body automatically leans forward to bring me to an upright position. When I'm walking down a hill, it does the opposite. When I'm walking up a hill, my breathing deepens and quickens. When I'm coming down the hill, it slows. The lesson here, body, smart. And as far as awareness of the world around us, with my attention consumed, my thinking mind consumed in awareness of breath and body and motion, I can see and feel the natural world without interpretation. Without the narration of my little inner tour guide, I can let the colors of nature soothe my eyes. I can let the sounds of nature tickle my ears. I can know and have a renewed appreciation of that special, familiar feeling of touching the natural world and being touched by the natural world more deeply. And thanks, everybody. Happy trails.
If you'd like to keep journeying with us, please like and subscribe. But for now, we're going to leave you with the beautiful sights and sounds of this wild place. Take care of yourselves this week, and we'll see you really soon.